If you're interested in buying Fallout 76 caps, weapons or items, check out easynpc.com and use my code DTDG for 5% off via the link in the description. Hey everyone and welcome back to another Fallout 76 video on the channel. Today we're going to be having a quick look at the first look of the special loadouts. Now, it's going to be quite interesting this. I have already watched the video and stuff and it looks really cool. I like the camp item that's been added for it as well, which you'll see in just a moment. And yeah, it looks quite simple. They've kept it nice and simple. There is a few talking points, which I will get into. But for now, let's jump straight in and you can hear exactly what the developers have to say. And then I'll review it and tell you exactly my thoughts and kind of just analyse what they say to a very light degree. But yeah, hope you enjoy. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, of course. And yeah, let's jump straight in.
Sure. Fallout 76 is a huge game. And as you're playing, you sort of evolve and play styles change. We want to make sure that we work with that. Special loadouts encourage players to really experiment. We want to give the full power to the player to sort of make the person or the build that they would like to do. It's really full respec of special and perk loadouts all in one. So all you have to do is find one of the punch card machines in the world or at your camp, select the loadout that you'd like to change, and you can immediately edit your special to any degree that you would like. It's free, it's fast, you can do it as many times as you would like. Then if you would like to do that for a second loadout, or even more potentially, you can do that just as easily.
So there you have it. Very nice and easy to use by the look of it. You can change it at a train station or your camp, and you just use the little card slot machines, and I like the look of them. I think they look really cool. It's got that very like retro-y type of look that we see a lot of stuff in Fallout. And I just think it genuinely looks like really nice, really cool. Nice little camp item as well to throw down at your camp. You could have it by your door or whatever. You could make a little warehouse, a workshop type of place where it would fit in with the kind of idea of it. I know I'm not saying exactly like base your entire camp around this one item, but it looks cool and I like it, so it looks good. Also, you will see in just a moment, it is very easy to actually work around and change like your special stats and stuff, but we'll dive straight back in and you can see exactly how it is.
Punch card machines are the actual object that a player interacts with to manage their special loadout. It's the proverbial hat changing station. And the reason we chose a punch card machine was that we needed something thematic for the Fallout universe and something that made sense for the task that it was intended to accomplish. So we kind of picked this old school 1930s punch card machine as the vehicle for that.
So here we are changing up all of the special attributes. So it's like I can just undo all of the points if I want to and just reassign them all.
You can edit any aspect of your current perk loadout and special points all in one place. So here in the perk interface, you can adjust your cards as you normally would, and in the outside punch card interface, you have full control over readjusting all your special points at any time.
How do I get a punch card machine?
To get a punch card machine, every player at level 25 will unlock a recipe that will allow them to build their very own punch card machine in their camp. In addition to that, we placed punch card machines at strategic places throughout the world. For example, train stations, places where we feel like players will get the most use out of them.
I got another little insight of what it's going to look like. We will obviously see a lot more of this and test it out a lot more in the PTS when people start playing it and stuff. And well, and yeah, but that is what it looks like. Very easy to change, as you can see there, like changing the actual points in each one. I do find it slightly, from that gameplay there, it wasn't the clearest, unless I'm just being stupid, of how you switch to the other one there, because it kept opening up like the perk card loadouts. So if you open up in the card slot menu where you change 15 strength, whatever you want, and then you open it up, does that actually show the 15 strength being then? It's just deactivated the card selected because it'll just copy and paste your current setup and then with the new actual special stats. I don't know, I'm guessing that's how it'll work. That wasn't the best of examples, I don't think, just kind of show you there's a bit of gameplay. But hopefully there's a bit more later on, I can't remember exactly, but hopefully there is something a bit more clearer about it. As you can see, it's just been confirmed, it is at train stations and stuff as well. And yeah, I swear there's another point I just missed out on. The other cool point, which I actually forgot, was the fact that at level 25, you will unlock these, you will get a recipe to actually, although you said recipe, which doesn't make sense, I'm guessing it's a plan, to actually create these special loadout, now the card slot machine things. At level 25 you'll unlock that, which is pretty cool. Very early on though as well. So I'm guessing maybe if you're that early on, maybe you can't make your mind up, between which build you want to be. So you're switching in between melee or pistols because, you know, it's early game, or maybe rifles because the amount of hunting rifles you find. But it's very cool, very interesting to see the little ideas behind it and stuff. And yeah, I think there's a couple more details that you will want to hear. So I'll jump straight back in, let them tell you, and then we'll discuss it.
Right, the perk cards are shared. We don't want you to have 2 level 4 of the same card, so that card can be placed in 2 different loadouts. That's perfectly fine.
Nice.
If you were to scrap that card, it would scrap it from both loadouts, and if you were to level up a card that is used in multiple loadouts, it will slot it from the other loadouts, but the card is still there. You can still use it as long as you have the points in the second loadout.
This will be extremely helpful if you're running, say, a bloodied build, because obviously perks like Nerd Rage and stuff, and also a lot of other perks, kind of like Adrenaline, Serendipity, Starch Genes, lots of different perks which you do use on like all builds, or most builds, depending on your, obviously, your loadouts and stuff. So it's very good that they're going to be shared amongst your 2 different builds that you're going to get. So I'm happy about that as well, a very cool little touch there. It'll obviously save a lot of leveling up with stuff as well, although if you're like me, you've probably got like 150 spare level ups, maybe more. So I suppose it's not too much trouble. But yeah, never mind.
Changing a perk loadout won't really have much effect on your current legendary perk setup. And the reason for that is that we wanted players to feel like legendary perks are a bit more of a permanent decision. They're a bit more of a late game feature, and they're a bit more of your character's makeup or core DNA.
Very interesting point there about the legendary perks, just to say. So you cannot change your legendary perks, or well, you can change them, but you can't have different on the 2 different builds. I suppose it does make a lot of sense. It is a massive grind to get like 5 legendary perks all at max rank. It takes a lot of levels to do that, a lot of points. So it is kind of good that they've done it in that specific way, I suppose. Although it will get quite frustrating for, say, I don't know, you've got melee build and you've got a commando build. You're going to be using completely different legendary perks realistically to kind of boost your build and stuff. But I suppose you could just use universal ones, like take one for the team, for example, or the special ones where you get bonus strength, agility, intelligence, whichever one you decide to choose. But yeah, pretty cool touch, I think. All round, I think it looks really good. I like the idea of it and stuff, of course. I'm looking forward to it coming in. Realistically, I don't know if I'm actually gonna. I suppose I could switch between like commando rifleman on my commando build, and I'd have a bit of fun with like the black powder rifle, the lever action rifles. But yeah, apart from that, I'm not massively fussed on that account. Maybe on my new account, which I've been leveling up, and while I've finished the scoreboard, I've been playing the PC, as you've heard us say a few times now. Maybe it'll be helpful on there. I can switch between commando and melee maybe, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes down, see how it plays and stuff. But all around, definitely something to look forward to, I think. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of it. I think it looks pretty cool. I like the way they've done it. It looks pretty straightforward to do. It doesn't look very confusing or anything like that. So yeah, good stuff by the look of it, and a lot of good stuff on the way. So I hope you enjoyed this little kind of review type of discussion video of what's going on, and yeah, let me know what you think about it. What changes you would make from what we've seen so far. About the new perk, before I actually end the video, let me try and find it real quick. It's around here somewhere. Haha! I found it finally. There's a new perk right here called Grease Monkey. Workshop items are 50% cheaper to repair. Now, it is a completely useless perk. I'm not going to lie, but this shows there is new perks coming. Can't just add one in, surely, because that's not exactly something that people's been asking for. And if it is, why the hell have you been asking for this perk? But never mind, that's just one little idea of possibly some new perks coming in on the way. Hopefully we'll see these in the PTS and get some updates on them. But yeah, let's see how it goes and stuff. And yeah, let's have a look into it. Why not?
Because I'm putting, the same call.
Back off. But yeah, that is it for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. I had a little review over the new special loadouts. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think and stuff, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.